students, we have started our enzymology subject and we have completed our first point, that is physical method to determine the amino acid present at the active site. Here we are going to see second point of the same credit. The second point is role of cofactors in the metabolism or role of cofactors in the enzymes. Okay, so here in this point you are going to deal with certain types of vitamins. Okay, their role, their occurrence, structure and biochemical functions which are related to each other. So in your syllabus there are total 6 vitamins which play important role in the metabolism or in the activity of the enzyme. Okay, so yes, let's start. Now before actually dealing with your point, we will discuss first what are vitamins. Vitamins are essential organic molecules or organic compounds which play important role in your body for metabolism or for certain process to complete your life or to complete your life processes. Okay, vitamins क्या है? Organic compounds है, organic molecules है जो important role play करते हैं आपकी body के function carry out करने के लिए, metabolic processes carry out करने के लिए. Okay, so that are the vitamins. Now there are two classes of the vitamin: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. That is two types are there. Fat soluble vitamins, these are stored in the form of the fat, like it may be in the liver, it is deposited in the form of the fat. So examples of that are vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin D. So these are the fat soluble vitamins. Second class is water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins, the name itself indicates these are soluble in water. That are the water soluble vitamins. और जो आपके syllabus में 6 classes of vitamins के, these all 6 classes are water soluble vitamins. Means what? They rotate, or you can say, can't use the word rotate, but they flow in the bloodstream. That is the water soluble vitamins. These are freely आपकी body में, आपके bloodstream में वो freely float होते हैं. So that is the water soluble vitamin. And the examples, the well-known example which are included itself in your syllabus, the 6 classes are there. Among the 6 classes, today in this video, in this lecture, we are going to study the first class of the vitamin, that is vitamin B6. It is also known as the pyridoxal. Okay, it's very interesting to study and lot of, you can say, it increases your knowledge input. It will increase your knowledge input. अब तक हमने जो study नहीं किया वो आप enzymology इस subject में study करेंगे. And the interesting part is that it's related completely to your body cycle. Okay, so that is it. So let's start with the vitamin B6, which is also known as the pyridoxal. It is also known as the pyridoxine. It is also known as the pyridoxamide. Now, why it is known as the pyridoxine and pyridoxalamide, that we are going to see. So, in your syllabus, the points are like that: structure, occurrence, and its biochemical function. So, according to the syllabus, we will see one point. First, let's start as I've given. Introduction: vitamins are the organic compounds which are essential for your body mechanism or to carry out certain metabolic processes. Okay, that are the vitamins. Two classes: fat soluble vitamins, water soluble vitamins. And the examples which we are going to study or in your syllabus which are included, these all are water soluble vitamins which can freely flow in the bloodstream. Okay, and in this first is pyridoxal vitamin B6. Now where it occurs, that we are going to see. Occurrence: it occurs naturally in the plant. Okay, it is found naturally in the plant. In plants mainly it is found in the cereal grains. Main source क्या है उसका? Cereal grains. Cereal grains जैसे कि rice, bajra, wheat. Okay, ये सब cereal grains है. यहाँ इस cereal grains में ये naturally found होता है. Artificial ये इसको कुछ तैयार करने की जरूरत नहीं होती. Naturally ये हर सोर्स में अवेलेबल है. प्लांट सोर्स में ये है इसके cereal grains. Okay. Secondly, it is also present in the meat, eggs. Okay, which non-veg parts are there. It is also present in that. Okay, meat like that, eggs are there, and even into the cereal grains. So this is the occurrence. If we will see the structure of this pyridoxine, which is also known as the vitamin B6, then pyridoxine, it is the alcoholic form. Okay, pyridoxine is the alcoholic form. Let me write so that it will be easy to understand. Pyridoxine is the alcoholic form. See, I have marked here OH, alcoholic form. Pyridoxal, it is aldehyde form. Upside the change has been made. Okay, so this is the aldehyde form. And next is pyridoxamine, where amino group is attached, so it is known as the pyridoxamine. Getting my point? Pyridoxine, it is the alcoholic form. Pyridoxal, it is the aldehyde form. Pyridoxamine, it is the amino form or amino group is been added. The structure is quite similar to each other, so this structure are interconvertible. Interconvertible means pyridoxine can be converted into pyridoxal. How? See, if we see this structure, OS, methyl group is attached, nitrogen group is attached. Don't consider this positive charge. Positive charge, it indicates that extra bond has been present. So if you will not consider, then also it's okay. If you consider, then also it's okay. Okay. So nitrogen group is there. Alcohol group CH2OH group is there. Okay. Now pyridoxine, here alcohol group is been attached. As I told you that pyridoxine is defined as attachment of the alcohol group to the pyridoxine ring. That is the pyridoxine. Pyridoxine can be converted into pyridoxal by removal of this hydrogen. Okay, I have done box to this hydrogen. Here there is removal of hydrogen, which is catalyzed by the enzyme dehydrogenase. Removal of two hydrogen. Now two hydrogens are being removed, and there is attachment of aldehyde group, C bond OH. So it is known as the pyridoxal. क्या हुआ है? अल्कोहल ग्रुप रिमूव है, वही रिंग है, बाकी का स्ट्रक्चर भी सेम है, सिर्फ अल्कोहल ग्रुप रिमूव है, अल्कोहल ग्रुप की जगह aldehyde group attached है, so it is known as the pyridoxal by the enzyme dehydrogenase. Now pyridoxal can be converted into two forms. I had shown you here one form, pyridoxamine. How pyridoxamine is being formed? Let me tell you first that here there is removal of aldehyde group. Okay, there is removal of aldehyde group and amino group is being attached. The remaining structure is similar. The name is given pyridoxamine. Okay, now here I have shown you pyridoxal phosphate, which is very important compound in entire this vitamin B6. Pyridoxal phosphate is the active form, or we can say coenzyme form, which helps to carry out different metabolic processes. जिन्हें भी आप pyridoxine या pyridoxamine नहीं उठा सकते. Okay, getting my point? आप उसका coenzyme form उठाएंगे. Point का नाम है role of coenzyme and cofactors. Okay, जो enzyme को correlate करते, जो enzyme को help करते हैं. So इसका coenzyme form के आप बाकी के vitamins में भी देखेंगे तो पूरा direct vitamin involved नहीं होता है, उसका coenzyme form involved होता है, which play quite similar role as that of the enzyme. Okay, so इसका coenzyme form है pyridoxal phosphate, which is also known as PLP, pyridoxal, PLP, and stands for the phosphate, that is pyridoxal phosphate. Now how this pyridoxal get converted into the pyridoxal phosphate? It is very simple. In second year we have studied the cycle glycolysis. When phosphate group is attached, you can write directly kinase enzyme. Means what? Here there is formation of ATP. Phosphate group, यही रिंग को यहाँ पर क्या अटैच होता है? Phosphate group is been attached. Okay, phosphate group is been attached by the enzyme kinase. Kinase का role ही है to attach the phosphate group, and there is formation of pyridoxal phosphate, which is coenzyme form of this vitamin B6. Getting my point? So these are the interconvertible structure. आप इससे ये फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, इससे ये फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, इससे ये फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, इससे ये फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. इंटरकन्वर्जन है. ओके, pyridoxine alcoholic form, pyridoxal aldehyde form, pyridoxamine amino group is been attached, and pyridoxal is been converted into pyridoxal phosphate by the enzyme kinase, and there is attachment of the phosphate group, which is the active form in this complete entire structure. इसी से फॉर्म हुआ है, तो ये एक्टिव फॉर्म है, which is also the coenzyme form. इसका सेकेंड coenzyme form है pyridoxamine phosphate. ओके, pyridoxamine phosphate मतलब क्या, यहाँ का OH ग्रुप से क्रीमी होता है और यहाँ पर phosphate ग्रुप अटैच है. सो pyridoxamine phosphate, अगर आप यहाँ phosphate अटैच कर देते हो तो उसका coenzyme form बन जाता है. पहला coenzyme form pyridoxal phosphate, जब आप यहाँ phosphate ग्रुप अटैच करते हो तो ये pyridoxal phosphate टैग हो जाएगा और यहाँ पर ये pyridoxamine phosphate. Okay, so this is the structure of pyridoxal. If in exam the question is been asked, explain the structure of vitamin B6 or pyridoxine. So what you will do, you will not only write the structure of pyridoxine, you will show this all three interconversion form. Okay, all the three interconversion form, including this pyridoxal phosphate and pyridoxamine phosphate. Just you have to attach the phosphate group and show the enzyme name. Just as such, and write the some theoretical 2-3 points. Okay, coming to next, the last point is biochemical function. Biochemical function is what? ये जो विटामिन है इसका रोल क्या है, फंक्शन क्या है, क्या परफॉर्म कर रहा है, that is the biochemical function. So let me tell you, biochemical function here mainly 3 reactions are being carried out. The most and first important reaction is transamination reaction. The second important reaction which I have shown here, that is decarboxylation, and third reaction is condensation, which you have studied from your school level, that is the condensation reaction. Let's start with the first transamination reaction. See now, the word itself indicates what is transamination reaction. Let me split this word. The splitting of this word gives you trans and amination. What it indicates? It indicates transfer of amino group from one reactant to the another reactant, and there is formation of product. That's it. In definition, we will include just this one point. What? Transfer of amino group from one to the other. There is formation of the product. The general reaction I have shown you. This is the general reaction. एक बार आपको बेसिक पॉइंट समझ आएगा तो आप कोई भी रिएक्शन, कोई भी एग्जांपल यहाँ पर इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं. नॉट नेसेसरी कि आप यही रिएक्शन इंक्लूड करें. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक पॉइंट सो दैट यू कैन राइट द एग्जांपल बाय योर ओन माइंड. What I want to tell you, here we have to show just transfer of amino group. Why only amino group? There is another group also. See, here at one reaction, one group get transferred. Amino group get transferred, so it is known as transamination. Here I have told you decarboxylation. Okay, I'll tell you this afterward. First, let me explain this transamination reaction. Here I have shown you general reaction. This is the structure of alpha ketoglutarate, which is amino acid. Okay, alpha ketoglutarate. As we are studying enzymology, you will deal with the amino acid till last. Okay, alpha ketoglutarate. This is general structure of the amino acid. L is the levorotatory. 2 rotation are there. Levodextro. So L levorotatory amino acid. This is general structure. I have shown the general structure. Carboxyl. R group is there, hydrogen group is there, OH group is there. So this is the general structure, and this is the structure of alpha ketoglutarate. PLP is the active form pyridoxal phosphate. Okay, coenzyme form. तो इसके मदद से मैंने आपको पहले कहा, इसी के मदद से सारे रिएक्शन कैरी आउट होते हैं. डायरेक्टली आपका एक्टिव एंजाइम नहीं आता, उसका एक्टिव फॉर्म कोएंजाइम फॉर्म आता है. ठीक है, amino transferase enzyme. Now what it will do? Name itself indicates it. Here what has been happened? Amino group is being transferred with the help of this amino acid and via this enzyme and this coenzyme. Enzyme and coenzyme, they work simultaneously, and there is formation of L-glutamate. अल्फा कीटोग्लूटारेट इज बीन कन्वर्टेड इनटू एल ग्लूटामेट। स्ट्रक्चर में कहां डिफरेंस हुआ है? सी यू कैन सी COO कार्बोक्सिल ग्रुप इज सेम, C डबल बॉन्ड O ये ग्रुप क्या हुआ है? इट इज बीन removed and there is attachment of this amino group. Amino group is been attached and the remaining structure is similar. Okay, just we have to show that there is transfer of amino group. और amino group किसकी मदद से ट्रांसफर हुआ है? जनरल अमाइनो एसिड की मदद से। आप कोई भी अमाइनो एसिड यहाँ पर ले सकते हैं because amino acid contains the amino group. Okay, so this transamination reaction is very important reaction. There is formation of L-glutamate. जो remaining है, क्या remaining बचा है? कीटो एसिड। कीटो एसिड कैसे? COO. Okay, yes, COO. C double bond O. Yes, C double bond O, and this R group is there. Okay, क्या remove? Getting my point? Alpha keto acid is there. Means what? हमें structure क्या चाहिए था? ये हमें दिखाना है L-glutamate. There is just transfer of amino group from one reactor to the another and formation of the product. ये by product है alpha keto acid. जो remaining structure जो बचता है, okay, so that is the alpha keto acid. Here the most important reaction is this. You have to show the transfer of amino group. This formation of L-glutamate. This is the transamination reaction. Second is decarboxylation reaction. D removal, carboxylation, removal of carboxyl group means C double bond O group. क्या हुआ है यहाँ पर? जनरल मैंने एग्जांपल आपको दिया है, कोई भी अमाइनो एसिड है वो, और जस्ट शो यहाँ से भी आप दिखा सकते हो कार्बोक्सिल ग्रुप रिमूव हुआ है, या फिर यू शो द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रक्चर एंड देयर इज रिमूवल ऑफ कार्बोक्सिल ग्रुप बाय द एंजाइम डीकार्बोक्सिलेज एंड फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अल्फा अमाइनो ब्यूटेरिक एसिड। सेम स्ट्रक्चर होगा, सिर्फ यहाँ से कार्बोक्सिल ग्रुप रिमूव हो जाएगा और हाइड्रोजन एज इट इज रहेगा। इस स्ट्रक्चर को आप बोलेंगे अल्फा अमाइनो ब्यूटेरिक एसिड which is catalyzed by the enzyme decarboxylase. Condensation में भी क्या होता है? Vapors have been condensed and the final formation of the product. Just we have to show it on the basis of the amino acid. But these two important reactions are very important, that is alpha transamination reaction and carboxylation decarboxylation reaction. अगर दोनों सेम भी दिखाते तो भी ओके, डिफरेंट दिखाएंगे तो it's better. Okay, so this is the general about your vitamin B6 structure, occurrence and biochemical function. In next video we will discuss our next vitamin.